I mean,
Not last week.
I would say last week, sure.
Not last
If you
week.
combine all of our wins of last week, I'm sure we got a winning record in this somewhere.
I think G Money had the only. G Money was the only one
was
with more than
500.
one win.
Exactly,
Yeah,
more than one win.
Don't let last week fool you, folks. This is where you come to make some money this weekend.
Hence why a lot of us are going to work tomorrow. But
The Ride or Die in 5, where we give you our best betting picks this weekend. Last week was a doozy for us all. We all, outside of G Money, who went 2-2, the rest of us went 1-3. If we go overall records, though, Malin is number one, 124 wins,
Goddamn right.
79 losses. He is
Always number one.
plus 45. I am second, 140 wins, 104 losses, plus 36. Shaq is 128 wins, 110 losses.
It's a Christmas miracle.
He is plus 18.
Because he was minus 18 last year. At this point, man.
It is a Christmas.
This man's up 36
I work hard.
over 12 months.
I worked hard for that though.
Man, you don't even think about this show until you show up, man. Shut the fuck up.
G Money in a strong.
This man ain't
third
brought
place.
a post-it note to this show.
I barely bring a thought to some days, depending on how bad it is coming
With
up
that
to this.
big ass dome. This
Money.
biodome with a post-it note.
41-37. He is plus 4 right now. And then Nestor, hey, somebody has to be in fifth place. Nestor is 18-21. He is minus.
Dude, I can't
Minus
believe we're
3.
under 500. Oh, you're so bad. It's terrible. I love it though.
I'd like to add, we initially made this segment. It was supposed to be in 5 minutes, but you can see that
It just took us
That
5
doesn't
minutes.
To introduce the segment.
for all the wrong reasons. All right,
Oh,
first
man.
game
This
this
is why
weekend.
Ness is going to Columbia. He's escaping this Win hospital right now.
I don't even know.
First game of this weekend, we have the Titans going to the Jags to decide who's winning the AFC South.
I omit.
What does that mean?
I omit from this prediction.
No, you have to make a pick.
Okay.
If there was one that you would want to pick, wouldn't this be the game?
Go ahead.
The Jags are 6.5 point favorites at home. Yeah, well, Nestor, we're starting with you. Who do you want in this one?
He's got
because I'm gonna say something.
Since he got so much to say.
Well, say it.
This always happens. Who do you guys want to win? And I'll pick the opposite.
We're starting with you. You can't ask us when we start with
I'm
you.
going for a tie. Go ahead, Nestor.
What's the spread? 6.
6.5 points for the Jags.
I don't like that spread.
You don't like that spread.
I'll
You
go
gonna make a new
Jacksonville. They got the momentum. The Titans have been crumbling completely, and Derrick Henry tends to put up points against this team.
Yes.
But I think I don't think they got enough. Even with Derrick Henry, they just haven't looked good.
Who's your quarterback?
It is Joshua Dobbs.
Dobbs. Yeah, he used to be the quarterback in Tennessee before Tennessee was actually good. So that should tell you something.
Yeah, that probably won't hear that name again for another 5 years or so.
Y'all do.
I know they won't cover it, but give me Jacksonville.
That's just.
Shaq, go ahead, sir.
I hate the fact that you made this man go first, and now Garcia make a pick after this.
Now you have new information.
Just go for Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go for Jacksonville and everything. It's just his the lack of confidence makes me worry about my pick and all. But go ahead, Jacksonville to go through.
Listen, okay, so this is the crazy thing that we're living in right now in this sport
Jennifer Lawrence.
is that
All right,
I don't even understand what this man just said.
I understood enough.
Just Damn. We're living in an NFL landscape where the Jaguars have won 5 out of 6. And when we say 5 out of 6, okay, let's just run down the last 6. Okay? Listen, it's going to be real fast. It's going to be real fast. Don't worry about it. Okay? They beat Baltimore 28-27. They lost to the Detroit Lions 40-14. That was really bad. Then they beat Tennessee 36-22. Dallas 40-34. The Jets 19-13. Houston 31-3. This team is on the come up. They've beaten some quality teams. The way they lost to Detroit, that's kind of disgusting. But they already beat Tennessee 36-22 when they had a more capable quarterback in Tannehill. And then they tried that out, Malik Willis. They apparently don't like that first-round draft pick anymore, so now they're rolling out Dobbs.
Give him time.
We don't even know if Derrick Henry's going to play in the game because he didn't play last week. I need him to play for fantasy purposes, but I'm going Jacksonville.
He
on this,
found
man.
one yet.
I think Jacksonville is going to win this game, and I think Jacksonville is going to the playoffs.
So we can confirm.
And that is fucking
that the
crazy
Titans are gonna win.
that we are talking about this. We're talking about the Detroit Lions. We're talking about the Jaguars possibly making the playoffs. What the fuck world are we living in?
I'm going to agree. I say that the Jacks cover these points. Yeah, I don't really have too much more to add on this. They are
Why is he
in.
wearing Jets colors, by the way? What's the,
He's a precursor.
I was
to what's to come.
hoping that I could jinx it, but yeah.
So, seeing that it's in Jacksonville, Tennessee's all beat up. The Jacks should cover this by a touchdown. So, G Money, go ahead.
Come on, Jim.
There we go, Jacksonville. Let's make it unanimous.
there you go.
Jacksonville's winning.
No.
Put it in ink.
Yes.
Covering the points.
Next game
I don't know why
here.
we clapped.
Uh,
That's embarrassing.
clap louder for that than Nori.
We're like a bunch of white people.
started Who started clapping?
Jesus Lord. I don't know.
Let's go
I
with
followed
the,
suit and I feel really bad about myself.
Speaking of the Jets at the Dolphins. Pick'em game here, so
I'm not,
here we go. Let's
Jets.
start. Okay.
Doing it.
Mainland's going with the Jets. I'm
Yeah.
just going with Sue. I'm also
I'm
going
just
with
saying,
the
I
Jets.
think the Jets have a better defense, and I think that White is a better quarterback than whatever the fuck the Dolphins about to roll out there.
Skyler, what you say? Skyler,
Skyler,
sounds like a high school
isn't
superhero name.
that the name of like the Dolphins' pet
Skyler
dolphin?
Parker, something like that.
It's a Clearwater Dolphin.
Skyler Parker? Is that what they're rolling out there?
It's not. It's something else.
Jesus.
Skyler Thompson.
Thompson.
Oh, Skyler
How do I
Thompson.
know that? Like,
Sounds like a rapist. Wow, that was okay. So yes, I'm going with the Jets on this.
I'll give you guys some.
Alright. I love how this
What the fuck, Nestor?
This man remembers the camera rolls at the most convenient time for himself.
Didn't hit on the wrong camera.
He won't do the whole show unless it's convenient for his argument.
This man has been hitting the camera function the whole night.
Go ahead,
realize-
Nestor. Speak your piece.
I told you guys that we would see Skylar Thompson throwing the ball against the Jets. Because I knew this man, Teddy Bridgewater, was going to get injured. I would have never guessed that it was his pinky finger. But
It's the most important thing.
he got injured. I mean, I have no
After Sean Watson.
faith. I have no faith. Well, I mean, I have no faith whatsoever in Skyler. No faith. We haven't seen anything good from him at any point. Anytime Teddy got injured, we haven't seen anything good from him. And what's more like worrying is that the defense folds whenever they understand that Teddy's passing the ball, and when Skyler comes in, it folds even more. So there's a Jets
you're picking
defense
the
is
Jets.
Good. So Jets.
Damn. his own squad can't even.
Hey, I'm
Like he chose for it. He said, "Go ahead, Shaq. Hit the button." Nestor's running the
We're
show.
on camera roll too. So
Nestor's running the show.
we'll kick it to Shaq in just a second here. I'm gonna agree with you guys. The Jets, just like I said earlier, this is a fucking wacky division. It would only make sense if they win this game, but it doesn't mean anything to them at all. The Dolphins' quarterback situation is atrocious right now, so yeah, give me the Jets. Shaq. And Shaq.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and also pick the Jets. Y'all's team's a hot shit show right now. Let's relax.
we're winning.
Wouldn't have this team. Y'all like this show's good when we all agree upon something. It never usually works out well.
Past couple weeks have shown it's not the case.
Yes.
Well, last week it didn't work out.
There's a reason there's only one of us that
worked
got more
out
than
the
one
other
win.
It worked out the other weeks.
There has been some weeks.
Last week was bad. We were all above 500 for 3 weeks in a row.
Sure about that?
Yes. Well,
I
at
don't know
least
if
two.
Nestor
At least
was.
two. At least two. No, he was like 3 and 2.
Some crazy things happen.
No,
in the
because
NFL.
you were just
Come on.
really bad for weeks leading up to it. You were 3 and 2 for like 2 weeks in a row.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
Sorry, Shaq. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, Jets. I don't trust the Dolphins at this point in stage. Y'all got like your 6th string quarterback out there, or the kicker throwing the ball. You got somebody out there throwing the ball.
probably
but
be better if the kicker was on the ball.
yeah, Then you got 2 in a wheelchair.
Come on, Chris
th-
Pratt.
drinking through a straw on the sideline. So I don't. And then one
Okay.
tackle away from.
G Money, go ahead.
Come on,
You
somebody
know.
come through.
You got to go Jets, Jets,
Oh,
Jets.
Yeah.
Because
J.
I mean, let's face it.
Jets.
Miami's got a quarterback named Skylab or something similar. I mean, were his parents like freaking stoned watching Star Wars and thought, it's a good fucking name.
iLab, like a failed NASA endeavor. I don't know. Sounds like it.
Yeah.
I mean, Teddy's the one starting. He might actually start.
Spinky's all
Which
right.
makes more of a
No.
case that the Jets would win because Teddy's gonna get injured.
We got small hands, Teddy.
Yeah, he might get injured
We got
again.
little Teddy.
We go back to Skyler. Skyler is not going to be practiced as much as Teddy.
Oh,
Man.
Skyler's gonna be ready. He knows. He probably has his helmet on right now. But if you check on him right now, he probably has his helmet on.
Good ass
No,
interceptions.
he ain't Peyton Manning. Like Peyton Manning out there, he was sitting in a hot tub with a helmet on, reading plays. That was Peyton Manning.
Next game we have
5-0 this week.
what is going on. Next game we have the Browns. All right, this is another good one
No,
here.
no, it's not. This is terrible.
We have gone like a month straight without talking about my team on it. I've been content.
Now it's like
Listen.
every spot on the show we're talking
Includes
about
my
Pittsburgh.
team.
Playoff implications.
We can talk about Seahawks at all. Goddamn, worrying ain't too, bitch. What you doing?
Or indirectly we are because the Packers are coming up next. So
Rude.
we have the Browns going to the Steelers. Steelers are 2.5 point favorites at home. Shaq, what do you want in this game?
I want anybody else but either one of these two teams in this game, to be honest with you.
Seriously.
I can. The fact that you make me pick my own team in this godforsaken game.
Are you picking your own team?
Yes, I'm gonna
You
pick my
have
own
to pick-
fucking.
okay, there we
Yes,
go.
I'm gonna pick my team.
Are we gonna get struck by lightning next?
I'm going the Browns.
Relax. I pick my team because if there's anything I'm confident about this next week of football, relax.
Shaq about to die, or Nestor's about to die on his way to Columbia next week. This man
Do not
gonna
even-
get struck by lightning because of all this shit.
Man's got a coke
weeks out.
overdose in
Let me get
Colombia.
there first.
It's ridiculous.
Let me clap some cheeks first.
Oh my god. You just messed up all our lives,
Not on the
Shaq.
play.
All I did was pick my own team and fucked up everybody's life.
I
for next
know.
week.
That's what you do. That's what happens.
G Money, what do you like in this game?
I like Pittsburgh. I like their defense. Pretty sure they're going to close down Chubb. Deshaun Watson still has to show me that he was the Deshaun Watson of 2-3 years ago.
Before the rub downs.
I think this turns into more of a defensive game, and
Terrible.
Oh, it will be a defensive game.
unfortunately, those of you that bench Najee Harris, I mean, he's actually starting to run.
Yeah.
He is. You
So-
hear that, man?
The only defense about this game is massage
No,
problems.
all I can think about right now is the fact that it just dawned on me that Deshaun Watson's running back has the last name Chubb. That just hit me. And that's going to mess me up for a bit. That Deshaun Watson's
At least it's not
running
Chubby.
back's name is Chubb. Because that's what Deshaun Watson was doing for a few years with massages. No, I'm taking Pittsburgh. No, this is the reason why I'm taking Pittsburgh. Okay, and first of all, when I normally take Pittsburgh, they win. So calm down,
We
Shaq.
got our backs blown out here this week.
Well, I mean, that's what
500 pass
happens.
yards.
By Deshaun of all
That's
people.
what Deshaun Watson does to people. He blows their back out.
He's getting his.
Wait, settle down. Settle down.
If you had Big Ben playing for us, I believe his back is getting blown out. But you know,
Yes. When it comes to the game of Pittsburgh and Cleveland, Deshaun Watson has not shown a way. Like, he cannot run the Stefanski offense right now. It's been terrible. Bad. Like, that, I don't know why people are not commenting on his contract not being worse than Russell Wilson's. Like, everyone's giving Russell Wilson shit about that contract, but I'm looking at the way that Deshaun Watson's been playing, and I was like, how is Cleveland not getting the same smoke?
Right.
Because this man's been playing for, 5 weeks now? And I think they've scored
5 weeks already?
two or three offensive touchdowns in 5 weeks.
Jesus.
That's pretty bad. Pittsburgh, they can play God fucking awful for 3.5 quarters. And then somehow Little Bitty Pickett rolls out there and is like, you know what, guys, I've only thrown for about 98 yards so far this game, so we got to go ahead and put in a game-winning drive, get me a tutty, and
Put me at 120.
and pull this shit out. And that's what they've been doing. And I think that's what they're going to do. I think it's going to be low scoring, but I think that Pickett's going to pull out a tutty at the end there, and I think they're going to end up getting that W. And it's going to come down to Miami losing. That's going to put Pittsburgh in it.
Malin, we are on the same page.
Damn.
Exactly. Low scoring game. It'll be boring as shit. And the Steelers will win this. In the fourth quarter, I also would like to mention that for the last year and a half, we cannot mention Deshaun Watson without bringing up his transgressions. We just cannot do it.
Can't happen.
I'll just like to say, leave it up to Pittsburgh to pin most of our teams against each other when it comes to this final week. Like, I'm depending on U2's teams to fail this past week in order for me to get
And
through.
according to all of us, this will
They're gonna have it.
Yeah, go ahead, Nestor. Go ahead and pick the Steelers to win this game.
Yeah, Steelers are gonna win. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to add anything. Yeah, Steelers are winning.
He said,
Why
I don't
even-
want to add anything.
Why even? No. Why even bother?
All right. Last NFL game for this segment, the Sunday night game. We've got the Lions going to Lambeau Field. 4.5 point favorites are the Packers. I'll go first on this one. Give me the Packers to cover here, man. I think the Packers are going to
God.
the playoffs.
No.
I
No.
hate to say it. It is just written in stone.
No. It's not
You
written in
just
stone.
can't kill the Tom Brady hopes
Soft
and Aaron
stone.
Rodgers
Clay.
soft stone. You
Clay.
can't kill Aaron Rodgers playoff hopes either.
Hello.
They've figured it out recently. Aaron Rodgers cut his hair. He's about business right now. He's air guitaring.
God damn it.
He's coming to play.
No, okay.
Yeah,
The NFL fucked us with the schedule.
they did.
They did. Wholeheartedly.
They did.
Because Seattle needs Green Bay to lose.
Right. And you
But Seattle plays
first,
before Green
right.
Bay and the Lions.
Yep.
But we win the tiebreak if the Lions beat the Packers. So if we win, which we need to do, which is not outside the realm of impossibility against the goddamn Rams. Okay? Yeah. The Rams have been sleeping since their parade last year. Then the Lions know they're not going to go to the playoffs.
Right, exactly.
So what I'm really hoping for is a terrorist attack. I'm hoping that a bomb goes off somewhere. I don't want anybody to die. Just like blow up a tunnel or something, have a couple injuries, call the game. Let it be a tie, because if it's a tie, then Seattle wins. No, because if it's a tie, Seattle wins. Because I don't think there's a good goddamn way in hell if Seattle wins that game that Detroit is going to beat Green Bay. So I have to pick Green Bay because I believe that Seattle's going to beat the Rams and that the Lions aren't going to have anything to play for.
I still think they would play through an explosion, but apparently what they won't play through...
No, okay. They can't play through a heart attack. They'll play through a goddamn explosion.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I feel like I'm a half a mile run every single day from a heart attack, but I'll still live my life. But no, like that's why I gotta take the Packers on this, is because I think Seattle's gonna beat the Rams, and I don't think that the Lions. I think the Lions are gonna lay up, man. Like I don't think they're gonna have enough in the tank
All this just
to play hard enough to beat them. If the playoffs was on the line for the Lions, I think they would win. But I think Seattle's going to win, so I think the Packers are going to win, and I think we're going to have to see Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady once again, and I'm going to vomit all over a bunch of shit.
G-Money.
So
yeah, I'm going to take the Packers.
God
I mean,
damn it.
let's face it, it's a night game. It's going to be about 24 degrees there in Lambeau Field. Wind is going to be about 7 miles coming from the southwest. Might be a little snow, but...
What?
None.
And
Please tell me that the stadium is positioned in a way, Gary, that the 7 miles out of the southwest is going to matter.
we're on field goals.
Will it? Like, is that what it's angling at? Okay. Damn. I started thinking about Groundhog Day for a second there. Punxsutawney Phil.
This man.
G-Money saying the Packers got us in the bag. That's all I'm
Dang.
This
saying.
man brought a wind direction into the freaking stats. What am I supposed to say
man.
behind this?
I don't have anything to say beyond that. I didn't know what direction the wind was going to blow.
He knows.
That's why we call him G Money. He
Exactly.
covers all bases.
This man got stats, got weather report, got everything on strap. I'm ready for everything. I'm going to say...
What?
Go ahead, Shay.
Anyway, I'm gonna pick Green Bay to go ahead and
God.
do this. We are picking way too similar. Either we're all gonna
No, we all do this.
all
This is
gonna
what we've done the second half of the
No,
year.
fuck that.
That's okay.
We're all winning some money this
I
weekend.
think
Come on,
we're
come
all
on.
trying to play it too safe right now. I was
Tell
like,
you
everyone's afraid to ruin the record too much and lose out. So we're like, all right, everybody.
Win the
agree.
records. Speak for
I
yourself.
think what Shaq has been trying to hedge his bets for the whole second half of the year because I caught up to
They're
him
telling you right now.
in Ride or Die in 5, and so he keeps hedging his bets. He keeps betting with me.
Go ahead,
I'll be
next.
damned if you pass me too.
I know, right?
Go ahead, next.
Man, they're gonna let me pass him this year.
I think Detroit has a lot of built up momentum. I think they're doing good. And Green Bay faced a hurt Miami. And I'm gonna pick Green Bay on the points.
This man.
There we go.
Really?
Give me Green Bay on the points.
What the-
They got the Aaron
This
Rodgers
man tried to.
guitar and their wide receivers are doing better. So they're doing good.
You're like the ESPN of after further. You just constantly disappoint.
Last game here. So, all right, we get to
Yes.
leave the
Here we
NFL. We're going to college.
Oh, here we go.
Monday
Do this more
night.
often.
Woo!
Monday
Got a
night.
game.
TCU and Georgia in the national championship game. 13 points is the spread in favor of Georgia right now. Let's start with G Money. What do you like in this game?
I like Georgia. I think TCU won their national championship when they beat Michigan. And let's face it, if they hadn't had those 2 pick sixes, they wouldn't have won. In fact, they had the lead when Michigan started. They had a 2-touchdown lead when Michigan started moving on them.
Yeah.
I think Georgia's defense got a wake-up call against Ohio State. I think they went into that game thinking it's a Big Ten team, we can shut them down. And C.J. Stroud had the game of his life. I think they're not going to let that happen again. Aside from the fact they've got the number 9 run defense in the NCAA, so you're not going to run on them. So you have to throw. And I think that pass rush will crush TCU.
I'll just go second here. I'm with G Money. I think they can cover 13 points. First half of this game, I think it'll be relatively close. Second half, I think they're going to start to lay it on. Those receivers for Georgia are going to take off. I think they're just going to overwhelm TCU offensive line because Georgia's D-line, those dudes look like, I don't know if those are college kids because they look like animals. Like they are huge. I think they're going to come right through TCU and pick them apart come the second half of the game, start to wear them down a bit and really start to build up a lead. TCU has been cool. You know, it's been a fun story this year, but Georgia seems like they're just gonna tear through this one. So I'm with you, Money. Go ahead, Malin.
Yeah, I think Georgia's about to clap them cheeks. I don't even understand how TCU beat Michigan other than Michigan completely overlooking them.
Yeah.
But like G Money said, Georgia, they were overlooking Ohio State. And Kirby Smart's not going to allow his team to overlook a team 2 weeks in a row.
Right. Yep.
He already beat Alabama for a national title. You got to be thinking about, wow, TCU. Like, really? The Horned Frogs? What do we... Really? I tip my cap to TCU for beating Michigan, but I just don't see how TCU beats Georgia. And if they do, if TCU beat Georgia, it would be the greatest upset in sports history. Yeah. Sports history. It doesn't matter what professional sport you're talking about.
Speaking this into existence.
Yeah, if TCU, Texas Christian University, if they beat Georgia in the national title game, it's the greatest upset of all time.
Yeah.
All time. So, but I'm taking Georgia at 13.5.
Go ahead, Nestor.
Yeah, that would be the biggest upset of all time. Give me Georgia.
He's like, yeah, it would be. Not going to happen.
And yeah, they're just going to... I feel like I agree with Jalen. Second half, they're going to lay it on them. So
I don't even think it's going to be that close in the first half.
It may not be, but...
I don't think it will. I think Georgia's just going to smash them.
I would like that.
Like Shaq on a date.
me too. I mean, I need it.
Smash.
Go ahead, Shaq.
Yeah, I'm yeah, Georgia's gonna clap them cheeks hardcore. There ain't no way. They've been the powerhouse all season long, and they've been doing really well. So if they pull through, I don't give a damn. Don't give a damn. That bigger upset than that 4-1 Golden State and Cleveland series. It's gonna be even more of an upset than the 3-1. Yeah, it's gonna be a bigger upset than that. So I would like to say Georgia, take it all the way.
All right, and that officially puts us all in our own coffin because we all agreed on every single pick this
Are you
week.
serious?
So,
Did we?
Yep.
Every pick?
Every
I
single
like
We're
to
going on
change,
5.
Pick.